real. Why I lost those two people? Iliad and... Is it because of the dog? Okay. Okay. Complier out of order. Odonatus 11. Legends with the BBs. Tenebris Aquae. Oh! There is something cool hidden by Solomon, not Solomon, but the Sargona. This stratum is located in Dargonus, Manufactorum. Okay. Odenatus 11. I lost a lot of profit factor. Restore the operation of the Administratum Targonus, stuck to the Master of Seals, an audience with the Arbites. And Odonatus 11. Whew. Allium Solitas. Muro 79. Let's go to my stuff. Lord Captain. Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of the Von Valensis dynasty is finally at an end. Dargonus is straight ahead. We have received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their master will be arriving. Merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital docks of Dargonus race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and to make an impression on the rogue trader. It will be done. After the connection of the Master Helmsman is cut, the device crackled with Henrik's voice. Lord Captain, I will be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dargonus, so I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, a servant of the Golden Throne who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dargonus. I am counting on your benevolence. The Voxcast ends with a click. Okay. That was Mechanicus' ship. Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus is approaching the ship. Magus Tarzus delegation intends to board our ship and gain an audience with your lordship. This is exactly how they phrase it. He intends, not humbly request. Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the lady. It is regrettable. What do they want? The honorable servants of the Omnissiah have ignored our request. Such arrogance is hardly trivial. It rather appears to be part of the intimidation tactics. Tell them to get lost and learn some manners. Punish them for the disrespect by letting them dock at the farthest and the most dilapidated airlock so that it takes them an entire eternity to traverse the ship. Okay, it will be done. Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted to my tech comrades. Yes, you will be with me, and you will be with me. You? Yeah, you. They will attack me, don't they?
The world will bow.
Oh, Opticon 22. Group dressed in the crimson of the priesthood of Mars walk towards you. Their gaze are fixed on Pascal. You note that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture belies his tall frame. Despite the hood hiding his face, you recognize him as Opticon 22, whom you encountered on Footfall. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bones vibrate. Herald Servo Skull, marked with the emblem of the cog, follow in his wake. They blare shrilly. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Hahnemann. In the name of Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest. What? The hunched servant of the Omnissiah turns to you, diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanicus offer their apologies for would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit of the Rogue Traders' territory. Study the two priests of Mars. You identify the rare armor the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated, mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe, to the point of endangering its operation. The silvers of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then, convulsions shake the tech priest's body, and a painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful, and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There is an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. Who dared to arrive on my ship uninvited, asking for trouble? On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? The heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world of Kiavagama, and making an attempt on the life of a servant of the Omnissiah. The deafening roar from the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood on your fingers. The faulty unit will be removed. In the name of the Omnissiah, I condemn you. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Sorry, my cat just puked. Be right back. In contrast, Pascal speaks quietly and coldly. You are malfunctioning, tank comrade. I deem your logical conclusion questionable. The statement is false. Tech brother Tarzus Hahnemann is willingly undergoing holy torment deterioration, which however does not critically affect his cognitive capacity of data analysis. Until calling itself Pascal Hahnemann, we have information that implicates you. Having learned that you are a member of the retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of rogue trader von Valensis, we have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. Does the big fellow have to roar? When the furious servant of the Omnissiah, do you have proof that this tech priest is who he claims to be? Let us get to the bottom of this matter together. Request approved, ready to work in cooperative mode. Tarzus gives you a huggy look at and lets out a howl of wrath. Archiving Tech brother Tarzus oppose lay participation in the investigation, search for the truth. The unit Opticon 222 advises in favor of the whole House of von Valensis representatives' participation request. I think you and I should continue the discussion in private. The big chap is creating friction. Pascal has accompanied me on my travels for a while now, and I can swear to it that he is no criminal. Failed. Negative. The data collected by Tech brother Tarzus has been deemed sufficiently comprehensive for the verdict to be passed. Termination. Arresting a rogue trader's retinue member without any justification stands in breach of the law and my privilege under the warrant of trade. Operation request reviewed and denied, despite their high standing. Members and representatives of House von Valensis are part of the lay, uninformed, tech-unversed stratum that is unauthorized to interfere in the internal investigative proceedings of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Get off my ship now, and if you ever try to arrest anyone in my domain again, you will regret it. Yes. Brother Tarzus let out a terrifying battle cry and raises his weapon with an amazing alacrity for someone of his size. Let those who have spurned the procedure wrap the fruits of their sacrilege. Pascal freezes, but green sparks light up in his visor. He extends a hand toward Tarsus and replies in a clanging voice, "Let the cycle be discontinued." You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his mouth, Vox, and Tarsus. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness light up at once, blindingly, and the wounded armored Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Oh. Attention, priority notification. Service unit of the Kappa threat supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Retreat and reinitiate negotiations. I will wreak punishment upon you in the name of the Deus Mechanicus. Oh.
The absurdity of your struggle
Yeah, start the battle.
me.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Step aside. The navigator is coming. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Hello.
I move swiftly to strike. If it serves your cause, I will not. Fortune favors the swift. You will pay an even greater price.
Nice dot, Castle. We like it.
I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Nice dodge.
Doubt is for the weak. This is why I chose it. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. I will not.
I need no guidance. I will triumph. Purpose guides me. Ruin beckons. I reject the very idea. This is beneath me. My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binary vulnerability analysis successful. Request approved.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, you can stay in here, you two. You will hide.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
It will be done. will do my duty. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands. I'll do it. You, my Emperor. As the Emperor commands.
Yeah, the sharpshooter.
I refuse. I'll do it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, that is so sad.
I am not
That
your
you are unable to move
pet,
right now.
Wh40k. If I must.
Yes, you must.
I understand your intent. You moving? No more. This tedium has been...
Oh!
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Eradicated.
Well, that was a quick fight. Requesting cessation of hostilities. Help your brother. The unit that called itself Tarzus Haneman is dead, has been disabled. This material asset is beyond restoration or reuse as spare parts. After a pause, Pascal bows his head and a binary requiem pours out of his vox. Despite his misconceptions, he was a servant of the Omnissiah. What did you do to him? Pascal confused reply comes from his vox in a rasp. Unable to fulfill a request, the Omnissiah granted me an epiphany and I muted the maimed machine spirit that was failing Tarzus' mind with fury. I do not fully understand the manner of my appeal to it. The situation perfectly mirrors the incident on Rykard Manoris when I appealed to the machine spirit of malfunctioning mechanism and laid it to rest. I am sorry that you had to kill your comrade. I also regret having a negative assessment of this event. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accuse the unit identified like itself as Pascal Haneman of criminal theft of a unique identification code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarzus, I am not authorized to immediately execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates among us. The piercing voice from the Voxynth is more overwhelming than Tarzus' thunderous roar. Tech Brother Tarzus and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. The judgment was rash and erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs and am requisitioning Tarzus Haneman neural augmentic for the purposes of preserving his blessed memory. As astonished tech priests look on, Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmentic from his skull. His movements are as precise as they are respectful. listen in silence. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic. You saw the agony your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled pain spurred faith immediately imitated you. Yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voice to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind had emerged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path of knowledge. Yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. There is a clang as Opticon 22 knee presses into the floor. Crimson hooded heads are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. The valiant light pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. Static creeps back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, tech comrades. There is one small point I'm not clear on. What just happened? Yeah. Pascal's vox synth crackles somewhat tentatively. I decided to sustain my words with an except from one of the blessed Amarnath's sermons on loss of internal and external function. Verse 4. My analysis deemed it appropriate. What is the reason of this act of gunflexion? It has been a long time since the words of the Messiah of discontinuing were last spoken openly over public communications brands. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he's not forgotten after all. Is that how you refer to Amarnath? Following Archmagos Amarnath's partial laicization, removal from the chain of command, that was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons on discontinuing the cycle that were disseminated across the cognizance fleet. It was in fact a little used by many in times past. Is Amarnath teaching not heretical? The statement is false, contrary to what many servants of the Omnissiah thought they knew, preferred to believe. The Fleet Supreme Conclave never issued an official statement on that decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave members openly supported Archmagos Amarnath's views and were removed from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. You know where Amarnath is now. Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagos Amarnath since the incident of the Arch Mechanicus Hermetico, which led to the presumed disappearance of the void ship. My archive has no data on the Hermetico incident. The vessel was the blessed Amarnath's base of operation. It is lost then. Pascal's voice is filled with anxiety. Were you among his followers? Negative. I had no contact with Archmagos Amarnath and was never a member of his flock disciples' retinue. However, my analysis of the doctrine he outlined inspired in me deep respect for trust in him. I presume the conflict between you and Pascal has been resolved. The data received provides a basis for calling the fallen tech brother Tarsus's hypothesis into question. Out of respect for, due to lack of authorization to indict the followers of the Messiah of discontinuing, we will not proceed with the detainment, arrest, termination. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, Tech Brother Opticon 22. You may remain aboard my ship. Request denied. The Kappa threat supply line delegation is leaving. Dargonus expresses gratitude for the hospitality, ceasefire, and proclaims its intent to return to Footfall to resume performing its regular functions. The tech priests look over at Pascal as if waiting for something. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches the shoulder of the Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. And the dialogue. Whew. Man, it is hard to read when they speak. Oh, power sword. Yes, I will need it. I am in need of it. Oh. My Anvil chainsword is better. Well. Okay.
I tread a path unexplored.
Where is my turret? Where is this turret? Well, okay. I have to go. So, we won't probably see each other tomorrow. I have to spend some time on editing videos and make some more room on my hard drive. Yeah. Have a great day, have a great night, wherever you are on the globe, and see you next time. I hope we see all soon. Bye bye.